So what the hell is a self-tape snapshot? It's basically a little quiz that gives you an insight into how you practice and how you perform your self-tapes currently, and where you might be holding yourself back or putting yourself under unnecessary pressure and strain, and also not setting yourself up for the kind of mindset you need not to rely on validation and affirmation and even feedback from anyone you're sending it to. It means that you can regard your self-tape as a creative piece of work unto itself that needs no other validation from anyone. It's been satisfying, it's been creative, it's been independent, it's given you agency, it's given you authority, it's given you freedom and flow. But there is a sort of mindset that you have to already have, perhaps, that allows you to be open to my suggestions and indeed my specific method, the Kooky Loopy Method, which I've devised over the last 4 or 5 years to be very effective, winning me jobs from Hollywood movies to big CBS, BBC series, that not only wins me a call back into the room and on the odd occasion a direct offer for the job, but also allows me to exist without self-flagellation and self-doubt and losing my self-esteem. My name is Elliot Cowan. I'm the resilient artist, and so are you. So if you follow the link to the self-tape snapshot, it'll take you to this web page. You don't need an app. It will take you straight to this in your browser, where it's asking you, is the self-tape grind killing your self-esteem? There's a button down here that will start putting you through these simple questions, which are designed to just give us a sense of where you are, how you start, how you film, edit, send off, and how you let go of your self-tapes. They're very simple questions here with 2 or 3 options. The first question, for instance, is, does your stomach sink when the agent sends you a self-tape? Not really, I'm pretty chilled, you might feel. Do you find filming a self-tape very time-consuming? Do you put them off as long as possible? Do you read all the material sent with each breakdown? Does using a prompt of any kind feel like cheating? Do you prepare for perfection? Do you use an external mic when filming? Do you always have a reader when taping? Does using up someone else's time feel like an added pressure on your process? These are questions that I have thought up that have occurred to me during the process of producing a self-tape. When you've done your full questionnaire, I'm going to put in my email address and my name, and that just engages me with the results that I will be sent. This is the results page that tells me the type of self-taper that I am. There are 5 outcomes, from the superfluid to the adaptive, to the balanced, to the structured, to the rigid. According to your answers, how experimental and open and free-flowing you are against how set in your ways, how expectant of perfection, of a certain delivery, of a certain setup you are, in order to feel that you have done your very best and that you might be able to win this job or callback. Because I know that my methodology, the Kooky Loopy Method, is quite radical, I've been told. I've developed it through a series of necessities, demands, and realizations that, oh, right, this is necessary and this is not. This is where I'm most effective and this is not. And I've been sending off my tapes in this manner for years to my agent, and she has never sent back a tape of mine to redo according to the methods that I use. She fully understands the demands made on us as actors, me as a father, me as a busy guy who likes to fill my life with lots of creative and necessary duties, and she's not going to overburden me with a sense of delivering something that is in accordance with a set of rules from a casting director. I don't think casting directors feel that way either. She's been very supportive of that because I'm confident with it. And it's also got me results. It's got me callbacks. It's got me the feedback, which is very favorable, even if I wasn't right for the job. So all in all, I'd say that this is something to take a chance on. And if you are what turns out to be a rigid or structured self-taper, it's likely that you take certain things a little too seriously. You put yourself under too much pressure to do things in a certain way that might be very time-consuming, very meticulous, and striving for a perfection that I believe at this stage is not necessary, if indeed perfection is ever necessary. So there are lots of new thoughts in my process that you will be introduced to that will give you confidence to approach things differently, with less of a stick and more of a carrot, with more play rather than perfection. And you might end up completely rethinking how you approach this material and what kind of authority you allow it to have in your life and your creative landscape, so that you actually can refine the joy, refine the fun, and be free and flowing and allow your essence to emanate through the lens of the scene. And that's what this is all about. Ultimately, that's what I want you to discover. And this snapshot gives you an insight to where you are maybe locked at the moment and where you can be freer in the future. So why not follow the link? Take a chance, because with every experimentation, with every risk, with every pitch, there is a possible level of failure. But we don't get anywhere. We don't win anything without that fear of failing. Because you contain multitudes, and I want those multitudes to emanate and to sing through your self-tape, however mundane they might be. And I believe that this little snapshot quiz is one way of kickstarting that for you. And at the bottom here, you have options to follow this button, which will take you to the Resilient Artist community page, which is where other like-minded performers are meeting, having been through this or met me personally or through Instagram, to share thoughts and ask questions and to resonate with the ideas of the self-tape esteem mindset, the Kooky Loopy Method, the stuff that I'm here to share. And you'll notice on this side of the screen is an ebook that I've put together, taking you through the Kooky Loopy Method from beginning to end in not super granular detail, but a good overview that if you spent 25 minutes reading this and digesting it, it might again adjust some of your practice and give you a little bit of confidence to, take your foot off the back of your neck and stand up straight and see the sunshine for yourself. And that's going to be available too to community members as and when they come along to the Resilient Artist community page. Just follow the link. Have a look. It's very unintimidating. I've tried to make it as light and breezy and open-minded and unjudgy as possible, so it might give you some more vitality, more optimism, and more enjoyment of this arduous cycle that we seem to be caught in. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Elliot Cowan. I'm the Resilient Artist, and so are you.